Hello dear students, today I am going to discuss the Set C question paper of Higher Secondary Part 1st Physical Education for the session Biannual Examination for the session 2022 JAMMU Division of Summer Zone. I hope that this question paper is helpful for the students, those who are going to appear during the session annual regular 2023 of Jammu Division and Kashmir Division. Time allowed 3 hours. Subject Physical Education, Class 11th. Maximum marks 70. Set C. Section A 1 marks each. Multiple choice questions. Question number 1. The word altus means option first higher, second swifter, third stronger, fourth none of these. Answer is option first higher. Question number 2. Fats are made up of elements. Option first carbon, second hydrogen, third oxygen, fourth all of these. Option fourth all of these. Question number 3. Which city of Andhra Pradesh hosted first Kho National Championship for men? Option first Hyderabad, second Sikandrabad, third Vijayawada, fourth none of these. Answer is option third Vijayawada. Question number 4. At what distance penalty is taken in handball? Option first 4 meter, second 7 meter, third 6 meter, fourth 8 meter. Answer is option second 7 meter. Question number 5. What is the length of hockey ground? Option first 120 yards, second 80 yards, third 90 yards, fourth none of these. Answer is option fourth none of these. Question number 6. In which year ancient Olympic games were started? Option first 876 BC, second 776 BC, third 976 BC, fourth none of these. Answer is option second 776 BC. Question number 7. Arjuna Award was introduced in the year. Option first 1956, second 1985, third 1961, fourth none of these. Answer is option third 1961. Question number 8. By regular exercise the muscle become option first stronger, second gain in strength, third develop endurance, fourth all of these. Answer is option fourth all of these. Section B 2 marks each. Very short answer type questions. Question number 9. Explain the various objectives of physical education. This question is related to chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be the various objectives of physical education are as listed below. Number 1, physical development, 2, psychological development, 3, social development, 4, emotional development. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Or what are the various aims of physical education? This question is also related to chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be the aim of physical education is to develop through natural body activities, primarily on the play level, the physically, mentally, and socially integrated and effective individual. Question number 10. Mention the organs involved in the digestive system. This question is related to chapter number 2, physiological aspects of physical education. The answer may be the digestive system includes mouth, throat, stomach, small intestines, large intestines, rectum, and anus. It also includes salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas, which make digestive juices and enzymes that help the body digest food and liquids. Question number 11. What is Olympic rings? This question is related to chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer may be Olympic rings expresses the activity of the Olympic movement and represent the union of 5 continents. Question number 12. Write any 2 forms of drugs used in sports. This question is related to chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer may be first caffeine, second cocaine. Explain these 2 forms of drugs used by sports person into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 13, balanced diet. This question is related to chapter number 9, diet and its importance in physical development. The answer may be a balanced diet is one that contains all the essential elements that the human body needs: carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, proteins, fiber, and water. All essential components in a well balanced diet. A nutritious, balanced diet lowers the risk of disease and enhances general health. Question number 14. What is penalty stroke in hockey? This question is related to chapter number 6, concept of major games and sports. The answer may be a penalty stroke is awarded when a defense either commits a deliberate foul inside their opponent's attacking or intentionally falls inside the shooting circle, which prevents a goal from being scored. Question number 15. Write down any 4 fundamental skills of Kho. This question is related to chapter number 6, concept of major games and sports. The answer may be 4 fundamental skills of Kho are as listed below. Number 1, chasing skills. Number 1, giving Kho. Second, taking direction. Third, sudden change. Fourth, trapping. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 16. Write the harmful effects of smoking. This question is related to chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer may be few effects of harmful effects of smoking are as listed below. Number 1, lungs diseases. Second, heart disease. Third, jaw or throat cancer. Fourth, increased risk of tuberculosis. 5, asthma. Question number 17. Explain the various systems of human body. This question is related to chapter number 2, physiological aspects of physical education. The answer may be the various systems of human body are as listed below. Number 1, lymphatic system. 2, circulatory system. 3, digestive system. 4, respiratory system. 5, muscular system. 6, skeleton system. 7, endocrine system. 8, reproductive system. 9, immune system. 10, nervous systems. 11, excretory systems. Question number 18. What is the difference between dislocation and fracture? This question is related to chapter number 10, common sports injuries and rehabilitations. The answer may be the difference between dislocation and fracture are as under. First of all, dislocation. A dislocation is an injury to a joint. 2. Severe pain at the point where dislocation occur. 3. Softness at the spot and pain on touching. 4. Swelling on the spot where dislocation occur. 5. Loss of power, weakness at the point of dislocations. Now, fracture. Number 1. A fracture is a broken bone. 2. Severe pain at the point where fracture is suspected. 3. The place of injury is very sensitive to touch. 4. Swelling around the suspected fracture point. 5. Loss of power, weakness at the point of fracture. Section C. Each question carry 3 marks. Short answer type questions. Question number 19. What is the need of psychology in the field of physical education? This question is related to chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be few need of psychology in the field of physical education are as listed below. Number 1, growth and development. 2, heredity. 3, individual differences. 4, development of emotions. 5, development of interest. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Or, what is sports psychology? Define it. This question is also related to chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Educations. The answer may be sports psychology is an important ingredient of sports training program. It is the application of psychology to the issue and problems in the field of sports as the problems of sports persons increased day by day. It helps to enhance the performance of athletes and players. In fact, the role of psychology in sports has given birth to a new branch of psychology which is known as a sports psychology. There are 3 types of sports psychology. Number 1, experimental sports psychology. 2, educational sports psychology. 3, clinical sports psychology. Question number 20. Explain any 3 components of balanced diet. This question is related to chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical education. The answer may be food is made of 7 components. The detail of 3 components are as listed below. Number 1, carbohydrates. 2, fats. 3, proteins. Explain all these 3 components into 3 to 4 lines. Question number 21. What qualification is required in physical profession? This question is related to chapter number 4, Career Aspect in Physical Education. The answer may be the qualification is required for the profession in physical education or as under. Number 1, BP Ed. 2, BPE. 3, CP Ed. 4, DPED. 5, MPE. 6, MP Ed. 7, PhD in physical education. Question number 22. Write down the 2 sports national awards in detail. This question is related to chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be 2 sports national awards are Arjuna Award, Dronacharya Award. Explain both the awards in detail. Question number 23. Explain sprain and strain. This question is related to chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitations. The answer may be sprain is an injury of the ligaments. Then types. There are 3 types of sprain. Number 1, mild sprain. 2nd, moderate sprain. 3rd, serious sprain. Then strain. Strain is an injury of muscle, generally known as muscle pull. Then types of strain. There are 3 types of strain. mild strain, moderate strain, and superior strain. Question number 24. Give a brief detail of Independence Day and Republic Day. This question is related to chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be: first of all, explain Independence Day in detail and then Republic Day in detail. Question number 25. Give the history and origin of Olympic game. The history of Olympic Games goes back around 3000 years in ancient Greece. Sports contests organized at the Olympia took place every 4 years and acquired the name of Olympic Games. We do not know exactly when the Olympic Games started, but the date of 776 BC is often cited in written sources. Question number 26. Discuss the digestive system briefly. This question is related to chapter number 2, Physiological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be: the digestive system includes mouth, throat, esophagus, stomach, small and large intestines, rectum, anus. It also includes the salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas, which make digestive juices and enzymes that help the body digest food, and liquids. Question number 27. Explain the concept of health education. This question is related to chapter number 5, Health and Family Educations. The answer may be: health is a very wide term which has various aspects in it. Health is a condition of being safe and sound. Good citizen is a capable to perform his own works for the benefit of society. Health is a wealth is an old saying. Therefore, keeping in view the importance of health and health education, it is important to exploit all possible means of spreading health education in society. The health status can be analyzed according to health spectrum. The spectrum of health can be measured at various levels. Section D. Each question carries 5 marks. Long answer type questions. Question number 28. Define motivation. What are the various methods of motivation in sports? This question is related to chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be: the word motivation has been derived from Latin word mover, which meaning to change, to move. When we say that one is motivated, it means that he is driven or moved by an inner urge or force to achieve the goal. We may refer motivation as a process through which an individual is inspired, stimulated to act in a particular fashion or manner towards a particular directions. Various methods of motivations. Few methods of motivations are as under: number 1, reward based motivation; 2, attitude motivations; 3, fear based motivation; 4, creative based motivations; 5, achievement based motivations; 6, competency based motivation; 7, power based motivations. Or define sports psychology. How does sports psychology help the coaches? This question is related to chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be: sports psychology is a proficiency that uses psychological knowledge and skills to address optimal performance and well-being of athletes, development and social aspects of physical participations, and systematic issues associated with sports settings and organizations. Question number 29. Explain in detail the avenues available in the field of physical education. This question is related to chapter number 4, Career Aspect in Physical Education. The answer may be the following avenues help them in their career preparation. Number 1, interest in sports. 2, perfection in any game. 3, develop high level fitness. 4, checking out own mistakes. 5, good character. 6, participation in competitions. 7, adjustment ability. 8, competitive spirit. 9, knowledge of other subjects. 10, knowledge of equipment. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Or what are the various career options in physical education? This question is related to chapter number 4, career aspect in physical education. The answer may be few career options in physical education are as listed below. Number 1, as a physical education teacher. 2, as a coach. 3, as a personal trainer. 4, as a instructor. 5, as a journalist in sports. 6, as a physiotherapist. 7, as a dietitian. 8, as a biomechanist. 9, as a commentator. 10, as a administrator. 11, as a reporter. 12, as a officer. 13, as a lecturer in physical education. Question number 30. Describe the need and importance of physical education in present era. This question is related to chapter number 1, concept of physical education. Today's man is facing as never before the crisis of existence and adjustment. To survive overcome this present crisis, need of the hour is growing up a courageous, bold, physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, intellectually strong individual. Physical education is the agency which is fulfilling these social obligations very effectively by providing comprehensive and diverse physical education program. Few need and importances of physical education in present era are as listed below. Number 1, optimum development. 2, growth and development. 3, emotional development. 4, social development. 5, personal development. 6, character development. 7, mental development. 8, cultural development. 9, safe habits. 10, intellectual development. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Or physical education. Define physical education. Why physical education is necessary in school? This question is related to chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be physical education is the accumulation of wholesome experiences through participation in large muscle activities that promote optimum growth and development. Physical education not only helps keep the body fit, but it also allows children to have a better mental health, inculcates a competitive spirit and more. It improves the learning aptitude of the students, improves cardiovascular endurance, muscular strength, flexibility, mobility, and body consumptions, improves power, agility, reaction time, balance, speed, and coordination. By use of all senses, it develops the skills of the children. In the last, I must say, best wishes for the coming examination. Thanks and have a nice day.